Welcome to the American Dream TV. I'm Tammy Jerome in Greater Los Angeles. You know, all these years I've been driving around Los Angeles, and I drive a lot as a realtor, seeing those colorful, beautiful artwork on the walls, those murals. And I was always wondering, who is the brain behind it? Who is the art collector that brings all these artists to our community to beautify the walls? Eureka, I found him. Let's go and meet him. We are here with Ernie Merlin, who is the brain and the founder of Muralism.org. And we're in his studio, which is his garage. It started all these artistic art. Thank you so much for joining us. I hear that every time you drive by a wall which needs some TLC, you jump into it and say, we got to paint this wall and beautify Los Angeles. Tell me how you started.
Well, it is hard to drive down the street and look at a wall and say, oh, I got to paint that.
And who are the artists? How do you find them?
Well,
how do you recruit them?
So our artists come from different places. Muralism is an organization that was founded to empower young artists with disabilities to work with the community that they can paint with us. We have about 20 people that work with us off and on, another 4 or 5 that are the lead artists.
And where do you get all the material and
That's where donations come in. That's where working with the city and with schools. Mm-hmm. So that's where we really get our funding. And then with the donations that we get, we're able to do new projects. We're able to teach classes and do lessons that will help the whole community learn how to do murals. Hey, we can stick around my studio all day long, or we can go out in the field and check out some murals. In fact, we have a councilman that's ready to meet us.
Okay, let's get going.
Hi, I'm Sia. I am a crew lead with Muralism, and my job is to gather all the folks to paint a mural, and I also lead the crew that I work with.
Hi, I'm Xander. My responsibility is to prepare our materials for when we're on the job.
Hi, I'm Patrick. I'm one of the few other new members of Muralism. One of my specialties is to help out the children and other people who came up into the mural, to paint out, before we actually do like a real physical thing.
So these images, these are actually 2 indigenous culture bearers that are from the local community, and they wanted to talk about how the fact that they were here in the beginning and they're still here today.
How did you execute this, the height, and it's huge?
Well, we had to use a lift to make this happen. We had to get up really high and make that happen. One of the things that we did to create the clouds is we put a string in the middle of the mural, and using a string, we were able to create all of the clouds little by little.
I'm here with Adri Nazarian. He's the councilman of this area, and he made it happen. So how did you get all these funds to do all this work?
The funding comes from different places. There could be public-private partnerships.
What about the themes? Because they're all positive and, again, integrating with the community.
Most of them are born from the local artists themselves. These are the folks that live in this area, understand the culture of the area. So you have a myriad of different types of art taking up and being put into one place.
Councilman, thank you so much for taking the time being with us. Folks, we just met some of the artists that beautify Los Angeles. Many more to come. You gotta stop by if you're in Los Angeles and see this artwork. It is absolutely incredible. Until next time, stay tuned.